Batter up. I seen a picture of him in the Field of Dreams the other day. I thought I just said that. Yeah, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 27, 34, 56, 77, 192. Been a lazy day. Ain't did much. Her sister stopped by and she brought her 3 grandkids. She stopped at McDonald's on the way in and brought us a $5 lunch. So I had a McDouble, chicken nuggets, a Diet Coke, and a French fry. That's right. He was more convincing than she was. Right. So we're waiting for that guy to get back with me on the OSB. Still hasn't gotten back with me, so probably won't be picking that up tomorrow. Gonna be doing a banquet dinner tomorrow night at the Antique Tractor Club for they're having a Halloween party for the kids. So I'm going to be taking. We did the catfish dinner. I'm going to be taking scalloped potatoes and ham from Aldi's scalloped potatoes. It's pretty good scalloped potatoes there, or gratin potatoes, or whatever you want to call it. But it doesn't make a difference. You can open up the scalloped potatoes and you can open up the gratin potatoes, and they both taste the same. Hush puppies, French fries, coleslaws, beans, cake, $10. That's eating. Take it you're gonna go there every Friday night. You can for $10. No, that's not too high. That's real. That's cheap. That's good. That's a good deal. You didn't hear anything meow from the kitchen, did you? When they was cleaning them, did you? Like the Three Stooges when they wanted that catfish dinner. Come here, cats! Meow. Cat head biscuits. Hi, Luali. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Well, I'm still above ground taking nourishment. I guess that's about all I can ask for. I am. I gotta turn the fan up. Oh, it's kind of stuffy in here. I had the air on this morning and I turned it off. It was getting kind of cool in here, but it is stuffy. Gotta have air moving. Uh, it does warm up the room. Good evening, Amish. Where's that go bear?
Papa, do raccoons make
Huh?
sounds?
What's that?
Do raccoons make sounds?
What's he asking me?
Do raccoons make sounds? I hear that.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't what the dad. It's like
I don't
a
know.
raccoon sound.
I don't know what made that sound.
Dad saw it. He said it made a sound.
Oh, yeah? Huh. Oh, man. So, anything new with anybody? Did you enjoy your catfish dinner? Jerry, how you doing? We go to a restaurant here on the corner of 52 and 223. And they have a three-piece cod dinner. And the pieces of cod are pretty good size. I can't finish it. They got it packed quick. Well, you know damn well it's got to be good then, huh? But anyways, they got a three-piece cod dinner. You get fries, and then you can get either a soup, a salad, applesauce, yeah, or coleslaw. So, and it's $11.99. So it's a good deal for the price of it for whatever everybody else charges. So Big Boy charges $14.99 for the same thing. Huh. Pizza and wings. You made Tammy buy, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah, I know Jesse said not Maxine. I feel like Jimmy. Shrimp Alfredo pasta tonight? Well, she went and picked up the girls, her and Cody. So they stopped and had dinner. I don't know, McDonald's or something they picked up. I had leftover chili from the other night. Good evening, Rosanna, Rosanna, Dana, and Rosanna, Dana, Anna, Rosanna, Dana, Anna, Rosanna, Dana, Anna. Steve? Yeah, I seen Waltz when he was a baby too. In fact, I can show you when Waltz was a baby. Oh, damn it. There's little Kimmy right there. Did you see him walking? Did you I thought it was Tim. Sure does look like him. Yeah. Yeah.
either too big or too small. And then you.
There's a lot of houseboats in Asheville. They didn't start out that way, but they are now.
I would say eggs though.
So today,
And yesterday.
Holly was in the living room giving a concert. She was singing under the TV. I don't know what the hell the song was, but
what's your dog do?
Camera? Just like that. And socks.
Just like everything. Just like everything.
show me play it again.
Just like everything.
Yeah.
Only Dennis. That was this session. We had to start with Dad and that and do it on. And these were both in we had to do
We got an ad coming on in 55 seconds.
and we go on the top.
By the way, I heard.
Kyler, give Papa cold water, please.
I wish Jemima
Holly.
would that. Yeah. Before we went, we said, "Oh yeah."
Yes, it does look like Tim Waltz.
That's what she said. She got so it was in my truck, and I was like, I have
Yeah.
taco shell.
That's junkyard. It looks remarkably like Tim Waltz. Just 60 years younger.
And I reached around the back seat.
Good evening, Colvin. Old baby movie, that's right. I guess one of Kamala, whatever her name is, one of her high, important, influential supporters, he turned tail. He's now supporting Donald Trump. I know you love them Canadians, Amish. I can tell by the, your admiration towards them. Oh, Canada, oh, Canada. Well, Tim just wants to keep an eye on Howie because Howie owes us $10,000 between me and Tim, split equally. So that's $3.75 split two ways. It probably is going to be a second son out of California. You're right. He'll never pay up.
Yeah, you're gonna be me. And that kid's gotta find a costume for production. They don't sell her size. Ah, all right. Well, you guys have fun.
You have a good time.
He's gotta be there at 9, right?
Yep.
All right.
What time's the game
I
start?
always get them there around like 8:55, 8:50.
The same spot
Yeah, that's it.
where we went?
Yep.
All right.
His jersey will probably have to be on the black side. It's the away team. If you get there and you see him with red, just go there. Yeah. Start him out with black.
Does that mean
All right.
Alright, love you.
Love you too.
Love you too.
Drive careful.
does that mean I have to get up at 7?
I'm going to give you the papa.
Huh?
By yourself.
Holly!
Alrighty.
Holly! Yeah? I just need you to get the scissors. What's what happened?
Hey,
That's what
now listen.
happened.
You're wearing that tomorrow night, so stop.
I want the hammer.
No kidding. I think you're spoiled. What do you think? Yeah, I know you are.
And then, you know
A
this?
25G hotspot for $10.
You better not be hammering nothing.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you offered to pay with, pine or cedar salmon boards.
Tyler,
Hey, you know the name?
And, nipple socks
You know the
and
Mom,
Crocs.
you want to say it? That is how you say it. One says a flat tire.
Tyler,
And there's a builder. And there's three people. Oh my nails. There's a flat tire and
Dusty roads.
the other and a weather person. And the house that
Because he is
is
the American dream.
Tyler.
so that's the builder.
Uh, I went in there in the recliner around noon, put the blanket on me because the girl looked up at me and I knew she wanted to take a nappy. So I put the blanket on and she crawled up there and she took a nappy, so I could not move, so I had to take a nappy with her. I didn't want to disturb her. So, she laid there nice and peaceful and didn't move a muscle, and I didn't move a muscle because I did not want to disturb her. Hey, doctor, did you take today off? Yeah. I actually played mechanic and put a rear end in a recliner. No, well, it might be an excuse, but it was what happened actually. I could tell she was tired because she looked up at me and she closed her eyes and they stayed shut for a few seconds and then she opened them. I knew she was tuckered. What?
Is that it out? No, follow me. Is that out?
Come get your hat.
Right there. There I was. Okay?
Just a minute. I'll have this part.
I
Careful,
made Minnie
Daddy.
Mouse. Huh? I made Minnie Mouse. No, you're gonna be the firefighters. You're all the way on me. Look here.
Here.
My name is Doc.
Well,
Tyler,
that's a nice hat.
Look how it's not.
I need
I don't see Minnie Mouse.
Tyler. You gotta have a pen.
Then,
Harley, give me the permanent marker.
where is it?
I don't know, on the table. Over.
Oh, that's where it is. How can I tell you what to do? You want a pen?
Did you tell her you wanted to be a proctologist
Yeah.
junkyard because you could tell one asshole from another?
Mr. Kyler.
Yep.
Tyler,
Kyler.
that's your shirt ready for you.
What can I want?
That's your badge.
Yep.
Hang on. Hang on.
Says you're right.
Here.
That's right. I already ate.
Come here, buddy. Take your pick. Get over
Did
here.
you see what happened down in Dade, Florida? Somebody broke into a guy's corral, grabbed 2 horses, got them out of there, took them about a mile down the road, and then butchered both of them.
Get over here. Put it against that wall. Act like you're gonna take that hammer. Oh, look at me though.
I bet it was the Haitians down here in Florida. The guy was just sick about it. That owned them. They were just like his family, his kids. Said they weren't our pets. They were like our kids. The guy that tried to shoot Trump down in Florida, they had a horse in their house. They would bring bedding and stuff in there, in the living room, so the horse could live in the living room. Well, I know horse meat's popular all over the world. Japan eats a lot of it. Huh. Did you see the advances that I posted there, Junkyard, on Facebook about the rice cookers, how they've changed since 1945? The instant rice cookers? Yeah, they got a little bit all right. It came a long way since 1945. Took me a second before I realized what the first one was, but they have. You had an airbag in your car, then you got divorced. They, I was watching a real guy, woman come up to her husband and says, "Hey, let's go to the bar tonight and go in separately, and then we'll meet each other like it was our first date, and we'll have our first date all over again." So they go to the bar. The man's standing there. The woman comes up. His wife comes up to him, says her name to him, says, "Can I buy you a drink? Man, you look handsome. By the way, I'm a nymphomaniac." He says, "Go away, lady. I'm not falling for that again." I thought that was funny. It's called duct tape. Yeah. I showed Kathy that one where the guy, once you get married, you get this handy little device that goes in your car. It teaches you how to drive. Somebody told me today on Facebook that the traffic laws have changed. They're not the same. I thought to myself, well, what the hell traffic laws have changed? I mean, you stop for a stop sign, you go for a green light, you slow down and proceed with caution through a yellow light, and you stop for a red light, you obey the speed limit, you don't pass on double yellow. Um, you know, and basically that's about all the speed the traffic laws there is. Left turn signal, right turn, that and seat belts. But near as I can tell, they don't. Well, yeah, they don't use turn signals anymore. Traffic laws have not changed since I've been driving, and I've been driving since 1980. So I don't think they changed before that either. So, but she tried to tell me traffic laws are different now than they were back then, and old people should stay off the road because they drive the way the old traffic laws are. And I proceeded to tell this idiot the laws haven't changed. You're the problem. That's what's going on with this world. You're the problem. You don't understand traffic laws. Yeah. Yeah, I said she. Yeah. Yeah, ad coming up in 45 seconds. I'll wait till the commercial. I had a 66 Pontiac Tempest. I bought for $300. Four-door. I never ate hamburgers while I was driving trucks. I'd always stop and get a hot dog or two hot dogs and a pop and a bag of chips. And that way I could eat and drive at the same time. Um, anyways, the 66 Pontiac Tempest that I had didn't have seat belts in it. I got pulled over. And the cop said, "How come you weren't wearing your seat belts?" I said, "Because this car doesn't have seat belts." And he says, "Well, you better put them in it." I said, "Sir, this car doesn't have seat belts." I said, "The bolt holes are there for the seat belts, but they've not been punched out. The threaded collar is there for the bolts to go in, but they've not been punched through the hole, through the floor. Seat belts were, um, they weren't required when that car was made. You had to order seat belts." Yeah, your old car doesn't have turn signals on it. Yeah. Yeah. $20 ticket? Did they tow your car or let you drive it home? Now we know what he needs. Well, I know what he needs the $20 for. You know, an extra 20 here or there wouldn't hurt. You know, if you'd have saved that 20, you'd have had the 20 that you needed. That's right. It's a state law everywhere. It's a national law. You gotta wear a seatbelt in every state in the union. What did the judge say? Well, what year's your car that you have? It doesn't have the shoulder harness, does it? It's just lap belts. Huh. I guess you're right. But all the kids under the age of 18 have to be seatbelted. Hey, tennis shoes, you snuggle bunny, you. Oh, anybody got a cigarette? Hi, Tenny. They're good rocket launchers. Used to do that all the time when we was kids. Nowadays, they throw you in jail for it. We got a guy in town back in oh, late 80s, early 90s. Uh, he was being a dunderhead, I guess, whatever you want to call him, dumbass. And he was in the back of a pickup, and he had his hands on the tailgate like this, and his knees against it, and he was looking out the tailgate, facing away from the cab. He had his hands like this, and he went over a bump, the tailgate went like that, and I'll be dipped. He did like a 3.5 gainer, head first on the asphalt. Oof. And now he walks around like a watermelon. Yeah. He was worthless before that happened, and he's just as worthless now after it happened. Yep. Him and his brother were thieves, and I actually think they were out stealing stuff that night when it happened. No, oh, he wasn't. No, hell, he was only like 16 or 17 years old. Been in the youth center a few times already. God helps them that gets caught helping themselves too, Tim. Ooh, excuse me. Fell off the way. Yeah. I knew a few guys that did that. Now, I know that's a lie because Rosie O'Donnell don't like guys. Yep, Roseanne Barr's a heck of a singer. Yeah. Whoopi Goldberg claims she's had 6 abortions. I find it hard that anybody's got her knocked up 6 times. I find it hard that she's had sex 6 times. She must have had 6 tuplets. Yeah, not even one. Yeah.
You got an ID.
Yeah, it's not. You know, Ted Danson must have been a bet with somebody. It had to have been a bet. Lucky you. That Midler reminds me of that redheaded mongoloid on The View. No.
Come here, Kylan. No.
Ain't nobody in there. Now that's hot. That's hot right there. Maud. I worked with an old lady named Maudie. She's about 90 years old. She was the coolest old lady I ever knew. Mother Jefferson and yeah. Look at my spine. Yeah. Dynamite. Zara Cully, Mother Jefferson. Esther Roll from Good Times was mother there. I would not doubt it if Tupac dated Madonna because, neither one of them had any standards. I'm about ready to time you out too, Junkyard, for that nasty ass comment. Nancy in the nude. How you doing, Kim? Just I'm running an air conditioning fan. Oh, what am I running for? Oh, I was going to be one of the cabinet members for Trump when he gets elected. Just had one big. How big was it? Yeah, 2 quarts. How are you doing, Kim? I'm glad you're doing great. Yeah. Got oh, I think the dinner's at 5 o'clock, so tomorrow, so I'm going to start the scalloped potatoes and ham tomorrow around 9 o'clock in the morning and get it done. Put it in the crock pot. She should be done by 3 or 4 o'clock by the latest. And then I'll turn it on low and just serve it warm and just keep it hot.
I'm home.
I told you if we moved it, still would come back. We tried to move, but we knew you'd find us anyway.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
I found you.
I know. All right, everybody. It's time for me to eat a bunker. Oh, gee. Gene Stapleton. Y'all have a great night. God bless. Take care, prayers and peace, and we will see you Sunday night. Have a great night, everybody. Take care.